So the Pharrell Williams Piece by Piece movie, which is the biography of his life, only made 3.8 million in domestic box office on a budget of $16 million. Now, $16 million isn't a whole heck of a lot. The Lego Batman movie cost $80 million, but it made over $300 million. But I think there were several factors why this movie didn't do well. One, some people didn't know it was out, so there's that. I've seen some tweets like this. Oh, I didn't know the movie was out. Two, Pharrell Williams, he's popular, but he's not that popular. Like, he's not Michael Jackson, Prince, Madonna, Bruce Springsteen, Taylor Swift, Beyonce. I think people like Pharrell, but not enough for him to spend their hard-earned money to go see him. Because I think Pharrell's almost in a bubble where it's like, oh my God, Pharrell. It's like, yeah, but do you put Pharrell in the same category of Taylor Swift and Beyonce today? No. Do you put him in the same category of if there was a Prince Lego movie? I'm sure people would probably maybe check that out. Maybe. Definitely if it was a Taylor Swift Lego movie. Yeah, definitely. If there was a Taylor Swift Lego movie, so Swifties will be there, the little sisters would be there, the daughters and granddaughters would be there. They'll probably be going around the block seeing that Taylor Swift Legos movie. Hell, Taylor should just do it to see if it works. But usually, music biographies don't do well in theaters. Like, This Is It by Michael Jackson is a rarity. And that's just because Michael died unexpectedly. He was preparing for a tour, so now you get this behind-the-scenes footage of him preparing for a tour, which we hardly see these days, or especially back then. You wanted to see if he was healthy, because he died so suddenly. You wanted to see if he was healthy. You wanted to see what he was talking about at that time. And you just enjoyed the music. It was like it was a send-off to one of the greatest entertainers ever. And This Is It made a lot of money. But that's Michael Jackson, right? Pharrell's not Michael Jackson. Plus, you have to ask the question, movies cost a lot of money these days to go see it. Do you feel compelled to spend your money to see this life story about Pharrell Williams? Do you care? Like, Pharrell was with the Neptunes, and he was with Chad Hugo, and he was Rex and Effect and Rumshaker. You kind of know all these things, right? And he's into fashion, all that stuff, but do you want to spend $13 or even go to the matinee for $10 to see Pharrell's story? No. Now, listen, I love the Neptunes. I love NERD. And I like Pharrell. I really do. But even when I saw it, it's like, man, do I really want to see this movie? Yeah. But I'll just wait till it's streaming, or I'll wait till it's on Showtime or HBO Max. And that's probably what he should have done. Like, most times when people watch a musical documentary, it's usually on PBS, MTV, VH1, HBO, Showtime, Hulu, Amazon Prime, Netflix. These films just don't do well in the theaters. And plus, another factor is, Chad Hugo, his partner from the Neptunes, is suing Pharrell, because Pharrell was trying to jack the whole Neptune name for himself. And Chad was like, nah. You can't do that, bro. We're partners. So people who know this lawsuit is going on, they might feel like, listen, man, I love the Neptunes, and this is not cool what Pharrell's trying to do to Chad, like trying to jack the name. Like, they're partners. And some people might say, I'm not going to see this film just because I don't want to support Pharrell. Like, I might love Pharrell as an artist, as an entertainer, a fashion designer, but I'm not going to support him that he's trying to steal this thing from Chad. I'm not doing that. So there's a lot of factors why people might not have seen this film. He should have really... The idea was a good one. Like, when they said that he was doing a Lego biography, it's like, oh, that's kind of interesting. And they said Gwen Stefani's in it, and Snoop Dogg, and Kendrick Lamar. It's like, oh, okay, this is cool. But I'm going to wait for streaming. I will support Pharrell. I will support Pharrell with my popcorn watching this on HBO Max. Now, I will say, I don't think this film is going to do much better here, but he does have a pretty strong following overseas. And they do like a lot of innovative things overseas. And I think his old clothing store, when he was with the Neptunes, I think they had a store in Japan. And I think it might do well in Japan. And I think it might do well in Europe. So I do think in some ways, $16 million is not a lot of money. And if he has a strong audience in Japan, if he has a strong audience in Europe, I think they have a chance of actually making its money back and maybe doubling it, maybe 32 million, something like that. So I think it actually really has a chance here. Now they might eventually pull it. They might pull it this and Joker at the same time, Joker 2 at the same time, but they might pull it in a few weeks here. But I do really think they have a really good chance to see it. And for it to succeed overseas. So, have you seen this movie? If you did go see it, what did you think of it? I think it was pretty innovative. I think I am interested, but did you see it? What do you think? And what if you did think about it? What was your reasons for not seeing it? Was it any reason that I gave here, or was it something else?